Broadcasting from the most confused, dumbed down, and manipulated nation on the face of the planet. With all the news they hope you never hear, this is the Power Hour! Okay, here we go, folks. Hour number 3 of today's daily exercise and thinking outside of the cage is now in session. Begging America to take off the blinders. Understand that you've been lied to and manipulated.
Yeah. It's about that New World Order. Skull and Bones. Freemasons. The occult believes the extreme oath of the Jesuits, population control, the order of death. Yeah. You all so blind, it's so damn pathetic. They got you running circle like if you was athletic. With Mickey Mouse, it's got you sitting being programmed, staring at the box, just caught up in the zone now. With everything around, it got you mixed up in your brain. And I be trying to warn you, but you calling me insane. Being led by and fed by leaders, they so despicable. You so blinded with, they practice satanic ritual. Invasion of our mind, got you dumbed down like a sheep. Even got you simply programmed on what we all should eat.
Go ahead, buy the soda, they sell it really cheap.
Feeding kids sweets, then full right to rot their teeth.
Put mercury in their mouth and watch that poison creep.
Cause little by little we gonna make them believe
that what we giving them is really good for them. But in reality it ain't do nothing but just fill them.
Don't be so dumbed down, don't be so lame. All that I'm speaking of is really not a game. If you can't see it, it's really just a shame. It's so blatant, you put us brighter than a flame. Don't be so dumbed down, don't be so lame. All that I'm speaking of is really not a game. If you can't see it, it's really just a shame. It's so blatantly put us brighter than a flame.
They got you dumbed down, don't know what we do. Bit by bit, they taking over our schools. Teaching kids it's okay to have sex, just as long as protected. They control the entertainment, music, and the media, while pushing pedophilia, adolescent intercourse. It's okay to be a whore.
Watch this video and I'll show you more.
Now spiritually they wanna take control.
You can't say Jesus no way no more.
But that's the only name they throwing out the door. Funny, they say he doesn't exist, but that's the only God they diss.
Denounce Christ is what they tell me. A new world order, God is what they try to sell me.
Live your life how you want, there's no consequence. Because your mind is so easy to convince.
Don't be so dumbed down, don't be so lame. All that I'm speaking of is really not a game. If you can't see it, it's really just a shame. It's so blatant, you put us brighter than a flame. Don't be so dumbed down, don't be so lame. All that I'm speaking of is really not a game. If you can't see it, it's really just a shame. It's so blatantly put us brighter than a flame.
They got you believing almost everything they're saying. Went to Lucifer, that is who they be praying.
It started way back in history. Our founding fathers was part of a secret society.
The proof is in the pictures back then they painted up. Like hidden hand signals, checkerboard floor, Google it up.
A satanic hope got you people looking at him for hope. I plead that you open your eyes, man, this ain't no joke. Our Bilderberg selected presidents be twisted in their mind, running around naked in secrecy with other guys.
Bohemian girl, 40-foot goddess Lilith Hell, and Libertas, the statue of the whore the Bible talks about. Chemtrails and viruses that falling from the sky. I'm telling you people, it's time to open up your eyes. It's now time to realize, research, then exposure. Remember people, we the only ones they trying to hurt.
Don't be so dumbed down, don't be so lame. All that I'm speaking of is really not a game. If you can't see it, it's really just a shame. It's so blatant, you put us brighter than a flame. Don't be so dumbed down, don't be so lame. All that I'm speaking of is really not a game. If you can't see it, it's really just a shame. It's so blatantly put us brighter than a flame.
I was an FBI agent for 27 and a half years. At the time of my retirement, I was the senior special agent in charge of the FBI Los Angeles Division. I have been qualified in the courts as an expert on cults and satanic ritual abuse. I have information from various sources that judges, law enforcement, prosecutors, attorneys, doctors, and many, many prominent individuals, including actors, actresses, professional football and baseball players, are involved in these type activities. If you go back 225 or 30 years ago, you have what we call the Illuminati that was established in 1776. And the goals of the Illuminati, this is all very well documented, are to take over the world. One of the best ways of taking over the world is to control people's minds and to take over a country through the control of the minds. So what's happening in America, and based on my research and my interviews with numerous individuals, is that the powers that be, the higher-ups, the people in the Illuminati, are using the satanic cults as a means and as a tool to condition individuals and to make them victims of the mind control, MK Ultra mind control program. There's probably close to 4 million practicing Satanists in the United States alone, based on my intelligence information.